Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my current 5 violet base tents, and I talked about this before. Violet base tents are for those people who have a rather warm skin tone or a yellow base skin tone just like me, or I think it could look natural, also neutral skin tone or even cool skin tone. However, they are definitely made for those with warm skin tone. And even if I try green base tents or golden base tents or brown base tents or charcoal base tents, they all look quite good, most of them, at least if it's a good product. However, these violet base tent look the best on me, and I have in front of me 5 different ones that I currently love. I tried other ones, but this one are definitely those that I repurchased. And I have 2 others, which I'm gonna get at the end of this video, that are kind of in between violet base and mixed base tents. So let's start with my absolute favorite violet base tent. This is from Naked Tan, which is a brand from Australia. 16% DHA, so it's a true ultra dark, and I mean true ultra dark. This is violet base tan, but when you apply it on your skin, it's not like the craziest violet base tan that I've seen, at least the bronze color or the color guide. And this one lasts you. They say 10 days. I think it lasts good on me, at least 7, especially with good maintenance care. I love this one because it doesn't smell too strong. It smells almost like nothing. It doesn't smell like self-tan. It's a true ultra dark, really one of the true, very few self-tan mousses to use at home that are true ultra dark. So this is a true ultra dark. It lasts well, has amazing ingredients. It's not expensive. I think for this bottle, I think standard price 22 euros or something like that. They do ship to Europe and all over the world, I believe. And I just love the packaging. It's very sleek. It's nothing crazy about it, but I just love that it's so simple and it works and it lasts. So yeah, my favorite, absolute favorite violet base tan. Then the next one would be something that I recently tried from Saint-Tropez, and I love this as well because this is another violet base tan that is a true ultra dark. It has a crazy guide color, way darker than this one. So when you wash it off the next day in the shower, you'll see a lot of color coming down the drain. It stains your bed sheets, not crazy, but still does. It does last, however, on my skin for at least 6 to 7 days, and it fades naturally. However, you have to be careful around your hands area, around your ankle area. It will fade away in those areas a little bit, not in the nicest way, if I may put it this way. Ingredients wise, it has a lot of amazing skin and care ingredients. What I like about it is that it is indeed a true ultra dark tan, and you don't really have many of those. They claim ultra dark, but they're maybe medium to dark. This is, however, in true ultra dark, and it looks so natural on me. I don't know how it would look like on those with cool undertone, but on me, which I have neutral to warm skin undertone, this looks really amazing. And the next would be something from another Australian brand. This is Azuretan in extreme dark violet base. They have now changed it a little bit. So before they had medium and then this version, now they have only one that is true violet. And this is the old version in extreme dark. I believe you can get exactly this one only in a bundle. If you take a look, then you will know what I mean. It has amazing skincare ingredients. It doesn't last the longest since it's on my 3rd favorite violet base tan. However, I think for the price, which is like 15 to 16 euros per this bottle, I think it's just good enough. And I actually really like it because it's simple. It has amazing ingredients. It doesn't break the bank account, and they do ship all over the world. So also doesn't smell like self-tan, has a very nice light florally scent, which I appreciated. So yeah, it's actually a good, mid-range, and it's a true ultra dark indeed. Then I have something that I don't use all the time, mostly in the colder time of the year. This is from B10, Love at First Tan. And this has 2 out of 5 in depth of color. They also have a deeper version. I think I'll get to it at the end of this video. However, this is a true violet base tan, and I don't think it's that last color. If I put all the B10s in front of me, I think most of them will give me a medium to dark tan, which is also the case for this. It's very simple. It's not crazy expensive. Actually, it's the most affordable. I think this bottle is 12 euros if I'm not mistaken. It's super easy to apply, it doesn't smell like self-tan. The color guide doesn't really stain a lot of the bed sheets, a little bit, but not really crazy. And it does last actually 5 to 7 days. It depends on how really well you care for your maintenance. However, I think this is perfect for winter time, and I'm going to be using this as the colder months approaching now in Europe. And last but not least, I used to love this before so much more. I do like it now. However, it's not my favorite because I found this true Ultradark violet base tans. This is the one from Tanologist in Express Tan Extreme Dark, which is the darkest of the 4 shades. I would say this has the craziest true violet color base tan, so you see that it looks like violet on your skin. However, it doesn't turn me like in a true ultra dark. I think this is more medium to dark. I would say a true dark tan, but not an ultra dark tan, since it's not my favorite. I love it, it's just not my favorite. I prefer to use this again in a more colder time of the year. And this one does last me 5 to 7 days. It's not the longest lasting, however, it does last well, and it fades so naturally that you don't really see that you have patches around your knuckles or around your wrist area. So I like this one. It has amazing skincare ingredients, actually really a lot of them as well. Castor oil and erythrose are super important in self-tan products, and it doesn't break the bank account. I think this is at the standard price, I think 22 euros if I'm not mistaken. And I actually like it. It's just, again, if this is extreme dark or extra dark and is the darkest of the 4 and it doesn't turn me that really ultra dark, how are the rest? How is the dark and how is the medium version? I don't know. I didn't try them because I like this one and it's just enough, but I wish it were a bit darker, if you know what I mean. Then at the beginning of this video, I mentioned 2 products that are kind of in between a violet base tan and a mixed base tan. And you know, in a mixed base tan, you would have colorants that are either belonging to the green or to the violet spectrum. And I think these 2 actually very close to violet base tan, but they're not really violet base. So the first one is another product from Azuretan, and in comparison to the original in Extreme Dark Violet, this is Extreme to Maximum. It's a blue bottle, it's a newer product, and I used this recently. This is amazing. And I say that this is not a true ultra dark violet base. It's more of a mixture between violet and brown. It definitely has a mix of colors or color-based tans, and this is darker than this. So this was quite dark, but this is even darker than that. And I love this one. It lasts about the same 5 days. I think after 5 days, it's fair that you want to exfoliate your body because it will look a bit patchy. However, it's not expensive, 15, 16 euros, but this bottle has amazing skincare ingredients and it applies seamlessly without streaks, without nothing. It doesn't really stain the bed sheets that crazy because the color guide is not that dark. However, the next day I wake up from this, I have one of the darkest self-tan color on my body that I've had in a use at home product, because these are products to be used at home, not a professional range. And for this reason, I just really love this one. And the last but not the least is another B10 product. This is I Want the Darkest Tan Possible. I remember I purchased that 3 or 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, when it was released. I think 4 years ago. And I was expecting to get extra dark. And for this reason, I even went crazy and applied 2 coats. I almost never do that. Guess what? It didn't turn me the darkest that I thought. It's not the darkest tan possible, for sure not. This is for me probably somewhere between medium to dark, more on the dark side. It's definitely more a violet than a green base tan. It's definitely, I think, a mix between violet and brown, because if I put these 2 together, the color payoff is not that big. This is a little bit darker. However, in terms of color base, this is 100% a violet base. You see it when you apply it on your skin, while this one is kind of in between violet and brown. So I think similar to the other mixed one from Azuretan, this is again a mixed product. This was it, guys. Tell me below which one are your favorite violet based tans, which one is the darkest on you at least, why you love them, or on the opposite, why you don't love them. Maybe you have a cool skin tone or the violet based tan just don't work on you. I really like to know what you think about this product, what you think about your favorite violet based tan. And if you want, I'll do in the future a similar video based on green based tans, which I don't really use that much, but I have a couple, which I like some of them, put it this way. However, I do plan to have a video based on skin undertones and color-based tans. I have a similar video already on my Instagram. It's called Skin Undertone and DHA Concentration, because in DHA concentration is yet another topic that we're talking. Is it a true ultra dark? Is it a dark? Is it a light tan? What does it mean 6%? What does it mean 12% DHA? So check it out on my Instagram account because it's there. Thank you for watching, and again, let me know below which one are your favorite violet based tans and why. Don't forget, as always, to self-tan and subscribe.